wrong days in my description. It's not 37:38. It was 39:40. Okay, we'll come in through the front. Drop everything off again. Technically, I did make this for just this purpose. I'm gonna take everything but that. I'll repair them. What else do I have left? Is that it? Okay, cool. We'll get these repaired and put them in the trade box. I left one of the things in there. Which box did I leave you in? There. Yeah, you're the one I'm most curious about. Okay, so you go from 98 to 242. Alright. How many more? What am I missing? Honey. I have enough to make 6 from venom sacks. I just need the honey. Thought I brought a bunch of yucca back. Oh, I made a bunch of yucca juice. That's right. What the heck? I put more time than I needed. Alright. Damn. Now we got some drinks. I'm not worried about drinks for a while. 81 yucca fruit. Okay. Nope, we're out the front. Okay, I'm heading over... trade routes. Okay, so I could go down, grab this treasure map, and then jump over there, complete that quest, and then probably be back in time to do some mining. Ooh, and we got an airdrop too. Okay, airdrop is right on the way to the treasure map. Damn, it's all kind of falling into place now. Hopefully my upgraded Lucky Looter is going to give me something good out of both of these. That would make me very happy. I'm still kind of surprised that they put a treasure map right in the middle of a city. Like, it's not on the outskirts, it's in the city. I didn't activate it as my current quest, so it's not giving me the distance. There, yeah, see? Right here in the middle of the city. Oh, this is gonna make it fun. Getting constantly harassed. Okay, alright, we'll just start here. Not where I normally would like to start. Yeah, and you're not really centered like I would hope. Oh well. A little nervous doing a treasure map in the city because of all the zombies that are probably going to be coming to harass me as I do this. Imagine there's got to be quite a bit nearby. Is it going to get to stone? Okay, I think I just need to say this is what I think. Alright, yep. That's why I'm not excited about doing this in the city, because... Oh. Yeah, because the ground isn't normal, so it's got this weird pavement, so I don't think it's going to have the typical stone at the level you're expecting it. This is what I knew was going to happen. I'm just going to get non-stop harassed down here. Yeah, I have a feeling. I think this is the level I want to be on, so I'm going to stick here. Yeah, I'm not liking this treasure map at all. Here's somebody. He'll have to make his way to me. look like it's... Okay, yep, there you are. I knew this was going to come down here eventually. Oh, and another one. I mean, it's about time for another Wandering Horde, right? That's what it feels like. Alright. Yeah, this is weird because it's like all asphalt. Okay. Let's come out top. What do we see? So it's gone that way and to that way. Day 24. Wow. Damn. Almost to a tier 3 chem station on day 24. That's nice. Definitely at a better pace than I am. Although, like I said, I did decide to spend like 3 days searching for friggin' military fiber. What's your furnace at? That's the thing that's kind of holding me back is the furnace, because I can't convert tier 2. Yeah, so that's where I'm at. I'm trying to get to that tier 3, because then I can actually smelt the titanium I got, because I only need titanium blocks to be able to upgrade the forge. So if I can just get the military fiber, that basically everything would open up. It's like the one gate that I'm kind of stuck behind right now. This is such a weird buried treasure. It's like under a road, so it's like it's all this asphalt. Very confusing. Yeah, definitely not the side I thought it was going to be on. Let's keep. We're almost. Normally I don't actually have to go all the way to the end to find him. This is kind of unusual. There it is. It was all the way at the end. Interesting. All right. Somebody's coming after me right now, right as I'm trying to peck the lock. I hear him. He's gonna get me right as I'm close. I know it. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Okay, good. Oh, it's crawlers. Okay, steel machete, modified placement. All right, I can probably make some money off of it. Okay, bike's over here. All right, let's head over to our supply drop. Are you? I mean, if it's in the wasteland, it'll be probably worth more, but I'm probably gonna end up having to deal with a whole bunch of nasty scorpions. Oh god. And it's not just a little ways in, it's in there. Alright. It's definitely not the smartest choice I could make for tonight. Let's just hope it pays off. And it's really in here. I'll have to read you once I get safely out of here. I can't believe I did this to myself. Alright. Got a soldier right there. Let's just loot you. And, oh, that was terrible. That's all that was in there? Oh, man. That was not worth it all. Oh, look at all that titanium right there. Oof. Yeah, as soon as I get back in the desert, I'll look at that. I'm terrified I'm going to get hit by one of the uber scorpions while I'm out here. Okay. There we go. Out of my workstations, I have the bulk of the upgrade materials for, but stash stuff away and buying stuff I knew I needed when I saw it available, even when it meant spending money that could have gone to weapons. 2,500 data, so yep, nice. I think when I finally learned the gas station, like the gas one, I was about that high, and then I still hate that I had to do it. And the worst part is, I had the cash, and I spent it on a bunch of stuff, and then I looked at what the trader had, and the trader had the gas can recipe in there, and I would have, if I hadn't spent the money that day, I could have bought it and saved the 2,000. But that's the way RNG works, right? Okay, 15:59. So we should be there fairly early, or early in the evening or late in the afternoon. Yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely. Actually, we're gonna get there pretty quick. I might try to hit one of the other desert traders. Ugh. And see if I can get another quest from them to do. That would be kind of cool. Yeah, because I think I get back in time to at least do one before heading back home. And then head over to the mine and do another night of iron farming, because I know I'm going to need the steel. Some of the upgrades require quite a bit of steel. And I think some of the recipes I want to unlock also as well. Ooh, big dog. Okay. Yeah, I still think that they shouldn't send you to traders you've already been to. That's the whole thing about discovering traders. It should be sending you to... It should be a check that it can do, and if you've already been there, then it skips that one and tries to find the next one. Yeah. I'm curious if he's doing something like that. I almost... Something, maybe worth bringing up in
Greetings.
the Discord to see if that's something he's kind of looked at or thought of. Yeah. Already got the recipe.
Carry on.
Okay. Check you again. I'm pretty sure I already checked these guys during this trade cycle, but...
Keep your distance.
Car engine, don't care. Motorcycle would be nice. None of those, nope.
I'm gonna have to ask
Do you have
to
any,
leave.
nope. Alright. Okay, what's the closest town that I could hit up desert-wise? Man, you guys are all way up top. I guess go 2, I guess. It's probably the closest. Yeah. Alright. I have to go right past our base to get there, but... Yeah, this way. Yeah, part of the other part of getting everything kind of readied up, and I probably need to get some more cement going, is after this horde on day 42 is, I think, the time to move to the winter. So I want to be able to go there and get something built up pretty quick right off the bat. And for once, my horde base and my home base will be the same place. I hate when they're separate. I hate when I have to go back and forth. It's easier when it's right there. All the materials I need are there. So we'll do something there. Hopefully there's a POI that's functional enough, or if I have enough materials, then maybe I'll start from scratch and just build one. It's just so heavy. But I have the van. Yeah, I might still have to live in an attic for at least a few days while I grind the materials to be able to build a real base. And I'm scared about the wasteland. I need much better things than I have right now. There's this concert place we just did the quest in. Another thing I wish didn't happen as often as it does is the fog. game looks so nice, but when the fog comes in, you just can't see anything. I know they have mods for it and all, but yeah. I wish it was just like a toggleable thing, because the Fun Pimps have been doing a lot of things where you can, like, you know, even the storms, you can toggle them on or off. Yeah, spend more time in the desert. Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's the same thing. I'm okay, but it's not like I think I need it to be for the snow biome yet. So hopefully when I do some tier 4s, that'll kind of start giving me some better loot. But I'm gonna look at what I have, because I think the thing that I'm hurting on like the most is I'm still rocking iron and scrap armor. So that's where I'm more worried, is my armor, because I get destroyed pretty quickly still. I think the firearms have been okay, luck-wise. Split a couple scorpions, sure. Ooh, come on. I also want to see if I know this place has crack-a-book, so I might want to see if either any of the quests, whether it's a tier 2, 3, doesn't matter, is for one of those, so I can reset it, because I've done all the ones already in this town. See, we're right by where I ran out of gas. Ooh, and they do have that high school. I keep saying that I would like to just pop my head in the where the loot room is. It's just right there. Just right there. Maybe I will for sure. We'll see what quests they have. Definitely not the best way. This actually wouldn't have been a bad place to set up shop, because that POI there is actually pretty good for setting a base up. Done that quite a few times. That's right, this is Jen.
You're
right, Jen,
looking kind of rough.
look at your inventory first real fast.
You didn't get bit, did you?
Not a lot.
Oh,
Alright, what you got for
soon?
quests?
I was hoping we could hang out a while.
Oh, these are... Oh, crap. I haven't leveled her up yet.
I would... Thanks,
Alright,
son.
well, let's
I knew
do
you
some
wouldn't let me
basic
down.
easy quests. Because I don't know who I'm going to end up with in the snow, so... Forgot that they don't share the quest or the trader level. Okay, yep, I see you. Let's get over here. Yeah, I saw you. Any more? Scorpions. Oh, the sun decided to come out. Alright, let's go through this nice and quick. At least these things are easy to open. I knew you was hiding back there. So even though it's a tier 1, I got ferals. Gotta love that. Come on, hazmat guy. Drop some loot. Nope. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, that's right. These don't drop you down. They just make you drop a block down. Nope. Ah, no library books. Come on. still had one more. Oh. Scrap. Yep. Done. Yeah, we can probably knock a few of these out real fast. May come in handy for the future. I mean, if I had the choice of which trader I got to use for the end game, of course it's gonna be Jen. I just wish they put her in that super giant concrete vault.
Congratulations.
Alright, and we'll take some
I
cocktails.
can make my payment to the Duke
What else
now.
you got? Only
I
two more
think
that are
I've got-
nearby.
Oh, this is a dangerous one. Try not to get
There you are.
radiated.
Oh, I'm not fully healed apparently. This way. Yep, you thought you had me, guys. Now you're gonna have to chase me all the way over here, and by the time you get over here, I'll be done and going back. Okay, we're right by the high school too, so we definitely need to do that on the way back. That way we'll actually get some good loot out of this run. See you jumping the fence. Good grief. Get an aim. Is there some... Oh, wow. Thought I killed you. Yeah, gun bag, okay. First aid. Oh, do I have any bottles? Scrap you. Oh, this is a food bundle. Nice. I don't think I have any bottles. Otherwise, I would take some of that mineral water. Behind me, you fell in front of me. Okay. Yep, still can't one-hit him. Ooh. 2 knowledge. Steel Combat C versus my Steel Combat B. Oh, I'll just have to sell it. I bet you that's worth a little bit of cash. Okay. Alright, let's hit up this loot room in the high school. Been talking about it enough. Let's actually do it. It's only... Damn, these tier 1 quests are flying by at this level. Jeez. Alright. I think it actually is going to be faster to just go through the wall than it is to try to break through, because I think there's like grating or something behind the doors too. Oh, no. Okay. Actually, let's see how many we can take out before they all wake up. Oh, I thought you was dead. They gotta come at me, so I'm going for the door. A couple of radiators. First radiator so far. Okay, there we go. Why are you down so low? Another time. He must. There we go. Now why do you keep going down? Okay, are you trying to break this? That's why. Okay. I'm getting confused because he's making it impossible to hit him. He didn't have a broken leg, so there's no reason for him not to. Okay, is that everybody? Ah, that's too easy. God, that should not be this easy. I think I'm gonna have to take one of my jailbreakers. Okay. Please don't interrupt me while I'm doing this. Nice. Okay. Scrap. Cool. A little bit more knowledge. More knowledge. Yet more knowledge. Alright, what do you got in here? Oh, wow. A B rocket launcher. Unrepaired is worth 1,200. Cool. That was 100% worth it. And actually didn't take that much time. Do maybe one more for her and then start heading back so we can get a good amount of mining done. Oh jeez. Man, that was an ambush. You were literally waiting at Jen's door for me. Total ambush.
Don't spend it all in one place. But if you do,
Hunter's journal.
make sure it's
or
here.
Batter. Let's take you, and we'll immediately scrap it. Okay, only one we can do
Hurry
left
back
that's
soon,
even close enough.
and I'll have
All
a
right.
nice reward for you.
Okay. I think that one's getting further downtown. Still wish she would have had a crack a book that would have reset one for me. Hopefully we have as many nice cities in the snow biome as I've had in the desert. It's been pretty good. Bit of exploring, but we found them. What the heck? That's the second time in... When did that start happening? Okay, there we are. We're in. Where's my motorcycle? Oh, okay. Why did I come back here, by the way? Okay, I got the rocket launcher. Yes, I know what you mean. Where's... I hate how that happens when you crash, so you end up someplace different than your vehicles. Be really annoyed if it's gone. I don't think so. It's probably back by the school, maybe? Dang it, it's getting dark. I wanted to be back in time to mine. Was I on the way to that place? Damn. Usually you can see it on the map too. Oh, there it is. Now it's showing up. It is by the high school. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do that other quest. I think it's at this time it's just too late. That was too bad. Okay. Just making sure that it didn't reset me prior to this. So all the stuff was already looted. Yeah. Okay, good. Alright, I think we're gonna go and remove that one. And I need to head back to our home. I can drop stuff off and then we can go mine it. And that'll be a good way to close it out. I think I was making a bunch of steel. I need to probably pull that out and then see about putting that into plates. I don't like the way the motorcycle jiggles back and forth when you put the supercharger in it. I always feel like I'm just gonna wipe out and go sideways. Have you played version 2 at all when the storms hit and trying to drive through the storms? Like, that really threw me off the first time that happened. I had no idea that was a thing. And it was like blowing me sideways and just like throwing the bike around. Makes it really hard to travel in the storm. Okay, I don't think I had anything. Well, I think I put a bunch of stuff in that dump chest, didn't I? That might be what I did. Okay, anything in here? Nope. I don't want to take you. I want to leave you. I really wish I could lock inventory slots in the bikes or the vehicles. You can do it now in vanilla. Alright. Usually I start with like the crafting mats and stuff, but I think it's not probably smarter to just go straight to the ammo, medical, food. Alright. There we go. Big chunks. I have, I think, probably enough stuff to make like a chainsaw. Just haven't seen a reason to. Alright, I need to put you guys in the sale box. Okay, let's get some stuff out of the way here so I can actually have room. Alright. Stuff to recycle. I think I've been putting those with the tools. I'm not sure why you. I guess I don't have any acid in there. Ooh, I got 500 knowledge on that trip. I'm back up to 2100. Nice. Not bad at all. I think I was going to put the Molotovs in there. Put you with the traps. Let's see what's in this food bundle. Oh, wow. Gumbo stew and shepherd's pie. Actually, that's pretty good. Like really good. Alright, and... Alright. Actually, hold on. I wanted to... turn you all into steel, correct? Yep, there we go. I need to repair my armor too, looks like. Let's see. Make 150. Not bad. Put the cash in there. 96 to 252, not bad. 1217. I can't even repair you. Okay. Cool. 134. 238. Scrap stuff. It doesn't make a huge jump, but I mean it's still. It just takes scrap. So 468 for this to 1000. Nice. I think like I had that other one. I'm gonna hold off on selling this until I can repair it and get full price for it. All these learning books I'm getting set up here. Wait until I get close to the end on some of them. Okay. I need, once again, decent amount of steel. Actually, I probably should take all of it because it's going to use the stuff in my inventory to repair stuff. Okay, yep, I'll repair you. Yeah, let's just repair all of you again. Most of this is scrap anyway. Wait, did I not? I did not. There we go. A little bit of iron. Yeah, that's my biggest thing. I need to get some better armor. Okay. I need more armor. Iron plating to do that one. Let's eat some of that fancy new food we just got. Drink some fancy water. Take some coffee. Alright. Let's head over to the mine. I love that my mine is so close by. I forgot to bring the maintenance table. Steel does no good if I cannot repair. Alright. Almost messed up. I would have only been able to mine until my pick broke. Okay. Take two. Again, not very far away, so luckily. Let's see, tomorrow or Monday, but tomorrow in the game, Monday, we will have all the traders reset. So I might try to take a bunch of gas and just shift the entire way, but try to hit them all up again. See if I can find. Because the last time when I did find someone selling it, he was selling 7. So if I can find even just one that's selling it, then that'll at least have me set up pretty good. Okay, let's take the coffee. Alright, let's start. I think we'll at least get this middle area for sure taken care of, and then we can drop it down another block. I probably should go over there where I had that stone, because I think I still need a bit of concrete before we make our move to the snow biome. See, because Monday's 41 and 42, so the Tuesday would be when we would be heading off to the snow biome, if we do choose to go, which I'm thinking, I'm kind of leaning towards. I think the POIs will be higher loot stage. The winter itself is higher loot stage. So I think I won't be so quick to settle on one. So I'm gonna go kind of explore and be a little picky this time. Get the right trader in the right size city. And that should make things a little bit better on our side. Man, we are moving through. So I found. Were you here when I found the titanium pick? I came down and tried it. It was earlier on, and it still wouldn't one-hit things. It was a little bit better than the steel pick. It was also a C class. Just really didn't make that big of a difference. Plus, I didn't have the titanium to repair it. But still, kind of surprised me. Thought it would have been a bigger difference, considering what it is. One of these times I might use the artisan table and make like 2. Something that I can stick in there so I don't have the blocks sticking out on me. Showing me that I messed up on my mining. Broke the pillar. Yeah, what time was it? 22, 27. Yeah, we're doing actually good timing. So we have the possibility of really coming home with a bunch of iron after this one. Now, if that's the case, I might actually, instead of dropping in the box, I might just run straight up to the van every time. Save ourselves a bunch of back and forth trips when we're at the end trying to get out of here. Oh, I brought the bike too, so I'm actually going to be limited on how much I can carry. Well, is what it is. I think it still has 600 pounds. Me and my gear is about 125, so it's still 5 or 450 that I can fit in there. Yep. I may have to leave some behind depending. Okay, another layer is completed. Uh-oh, that sounded like a screamer. That definitely sounded like a screamer. It was. Alright. Did I get you all the way? I did. Okay. Luckily, I heard that before she got down here. But I anticipate getting quite a few of those just because of all the block destruction we're doing. Trying to round this one off a little bit better. Keep getting stone. I think it's the stone powder is what I'm hurting on the most. It just, I've got plenty of the sand. I've got plenty of the coal powder. What is this? Is this another node kind of connected or not? Yeah, it doesn't look like it. I think that's where it just ended. I do wish I could single hit the stone though. That would be nice. Okay, we are overweight, so let's do a run up. That was actually pretty quick. I think for now I'm just gonna only put the iron in here. And the stone. Just... Oh, I have 15,000 dukes. Jeez. I was just about broke us not long ago. When I bought the suspension. Jeez. Although I did do those treasure maps. Those treasure maps do give you a lot of dukes. Okay. We're at least getting a fair amount of stone. Plus, I like it when everything's squared off and I don't have to make corners as much. We're not barely into the night so far. Going around a pillar. The other thing about this is good is if just in case I stumble across another node of another type that was just running adjacent to it, I won't miss it. Catch a little more view on the next time around. Definitely grab a little more of this here. Looks like we still have some kind of peeking underneath. Plus squaring it off a little bit better. A little bit lower. I probably should be sneaking the whole time anyway, just for volume. Although when you have feral sense, I mean, does it really matter? I mean, they're gonna find you one way or the other anyway. Okay. I'll start up on here just so I can finish squaring this off. Okay, yep, we got somebody down here. Blue. Military armor parts, not fiber. I haven't been seeing very many blue loot drops. Still cool. Mining up to 88. Nice. Okay. Now we're a straight shot here. This is where we have our repair station, so we'll leave that there for now. We'll eventually pick everything up and then move it over a few more blocks again. Though we're finding some stuff that's back here, so it might be part of rounding this off. I might actually be moving it a little early just so I can get all this ore here. Okay, still got at least a little bit more here. Oh, I'm not crouching anymore. Alright. Okay. Let's pick you up first. Grab everything out of you. Pick you up. Alright. tuck you in that little corner there. Biggest fear is getting this stuff getting damaged by zombies trying to get at me. Especially the maintenance table. Yeah, it takes a lot to get that up to this level. I wouldn't want to lose it right now. Put you guys in there. Alright. We have to keep kind of tweaking this to keep our ramp working. Unless at some point I want to just turn it into a ladder, but ladders aren't as cool as they used to be. Used to mean, you know, as long as you were on the ladder, you could carry however much weight you wanted. And you definitely patched that out at some point. Which, I mean, it's fine if you're playing, if you're designing a mod that's based on somewhat realism, you know, and then you see everybody making these giant trapeze ladder contraptions, you're like, yep, I'm patching that out. So I get it. Ooh, I wonder if I want to take that all the way through there now. That might not be a bad play. Again, trying to square things off. We'll crouch down again. Should pop out probably over near where our maintenance station's at. Oh my goodness. I didn't switch back. Oops. I'm still on the be right back screen. Oops. Oh, it's actually a little further in. Okay, nice. I like that. Yeah. Don't like the fact that I mean, at least the gameplay was still there. Just kind of shrunken down a little bit. That's alright. It's only for a few minutes, not too bad. And we getting 0.25 or 0.25 hours. Okay, let's get this corner squared off as well. Not getting as much iron as I could, but we're setting ourselves up for the next mining session. It's another reason I don't want to leave. So I have such a good mine set up here, and I'm gonna have to start all over when we get to the snow biome. I mean, that's the way the game is played. I think I can go one more, and then it'll line up. Okay. Feeling pretty good though, as far as this weekend, because I did a recording session for my YouTube thing today, so I'm good through, I think, Monday there. And then this one, after today, I'll be done, and then the next stream is Monday. So it's been a while since I had a weekend where I just play games and not, you know, have to worry about, you know, recording or editing or anything like that. So I'm kind of excited, looking forward to it. My kids will be coming, I'll be picking them up on Friday, so I'll get to hang out with them for the week. So it's just all around a good weekend. And then next weekend, we're actually, is it Labor Day? I think that's the one that's at the end. I always screwed up Memorial Day and Labor Day, but I think Labor Day is the one at the end of the end of the year. But yeah, we're going to a town called Leavenworth up here in Washington. It's like a Bavarian themed kind of, I guess not themed because it was settled by Bavarians, but so it's got like all like the, you know, the German decorations and stuff, and so they do some pretty cool stuff there. Like during Christmas, that place is on point. Like they really put a lot of effort into their decorations and stuff. But yeah, doing an Airbnb over there with the kids, their mom, and then some mutual friends that we have. So kind of looking forward to that. So I'll have to do the same thing again, pre-record a bunch of stuff, get it all edited up, because I definitely won't have any opportunity while I'm up there to make any changes or make any updates on what I have. Yeah, that's right, I forgot there was a little bit of lead here. Are you the pillar? Yes, you are. Right? Am I already overweight? No, I'm crouching. Yeah, you are in fact, a pillar. I have to stand up right now while I'm moving, so I don't feel like I'm going at a snail's pace. Okay. I think it's one more. Yep. And we'll cut over here. Actually, I think I'll start over here. That way I can have a straight line for the next pass through. 108. So we got about 2 hours, 45 minutes ish. Definitely want to have everything and take it up and be back at the house by the time morning hits, because I want to see what kind of quests that we have now that we're up to tier 4s. I think that'll actually tell me whether I'm ready for the winter biome as well, the snow. Like if I'm struggling on tier 4s here in the desert, then I might not be ready. But if I'm able to take them on without too much trouble, then we might say let's go for it. I don't want to square this off too much here. We'll just have to do a little bit at a time. Slope it down a bit. Do I want to? Yeah, I'll just come through here, and this part will be squared off. Let's at least knock you out real fast. If you guys, yeah, it looks like it might be starting to flow underneath, so we'll have to expand over to there anyway. Isn't too bad. Are you streaming right now, or are you streaming tonight? I know you sound like you're playing right now. No, you tend to stream later than I'm awake. Which is the cool part of the internet, though. How else do you meet people like that? Actually, that was always kind of weirded me out. Not weirded me out. When my security clearance would be coming up for renewal, and they ask if you have any foreign nationals friends, and it's like, well, kind of. Like, I got some internet friends. You know, I've never actually met them, but and they would actually ask you questions about it. So just the people you meet on, you know, playing games, you know, is a potential security threat, according to them. Yeah, because I had friends from the Netherlands, like in the Burpcraft, and our group of friends from the Netherlands. I had one from Austria, and I think most of the other ones were here in the States. A couple of them are actually government now. Half of them are programmers. Something I always wished I would have done. I started on that road when I was real young, and the computer we had got damaged moving from Wisconsin to Alaska, and my parents never got another one. Like the next computer they ever got was when I got to them. Good old DOS. But yeah, when I started learning BASIC when I was 14, and then I never got a chance to look at it again until I was probably 21, 20. I don't know. Being younger, it's easier to kind of pick those things up. And I think had I done it young, I would have been kind of on a career path towards it, which is what I wish I could have done like that. I love the idea of that being a job, you know, programming. Wondering. And when you kind of see your friends and see what they're doing, and a little jelly, a little bit. All right, cool. Man, I've been getting a lot of these wandering hordes today. Ooh, I need to repair you. Right, I am heavy right now, so I need to go drop stuff off. Oh, come on. Get a shot. I thought I had her lined up perfectly, and I was wrong. Okay. Same thing. Stone and iron. Wow. A lot of stone compared to iron. Alright. I have been doing more outskirts than the center. Okay. I need to concentrate on some iron right now. I can work on some of the other things later. Yeah. I think I've got decent amount of concrete. I need to focus on iron now for steel. Yeah, I went to did some community college after I moved down to Portland, and tried taking some Java classes. I don't know if it was a bad teacher or what, but it didn't make sense for me, and I was struggling. I don't know, maybe I was also the partying I was doing at the time. Not quite fully committed to it, I guess. I don't know. And they always say, you know, the decisions you make get you to where you are, and if you made different decisions, you know, you wouldn't have what you do have. And, you know, as far as my kids go, it's like I don't think there's any decision in my life I would actually do over if I knew that I wouldn't have my kids. Like, that's... Which is... There's a couple, like, science fiction, like, movies or TV series. And... Dude, just... the whole idea of, you know, going back in time and then coming back to see that you have a completely different child or you don't have a child at all, that would be rough, especially after years. Like, babies, you know, I get that, but man, can you imagine, you know, teenage kids and suddenly you come back and instead of a boy you got a girl, or instead of a girl you got a boy? Yeah. Oh, I didn't put you on broadcast. Yeah, that would be hard, you know. And like one of the shows I was watching, it's like they have the ability to reset time, but that's only like, it's like to a certain point. There's like a certain time frame every year, and if they reset, they have to go all the way back to that time thing. And there was apparently this, two of the people that worked for them had decided to have a kid even though it was going to be born near around that time, and they're usually supposed to kind of time it differently so that it happens after the reset. So, you know, because there's a, depending on when it is, you could change the baby. And they literally, with like hours to go in the final day, something happened that they had to go back and reset it. Or I think it had just crossed over to the next day, so they kept going back. Like, it was like only a day or so, but the day after is when they went to the one of them, the one that had gotten pregnant, she would go into labor. So every time they reset the clock, she would be back going into labor. And oh man, it talk about messing somebody up, because at the time there was like this war that they were trying to figure out how to stop, and like they probably had to reset it like this, I don't know how many times. It messed them up and turned one of them into like the ultimate bad guy. I'm just like thinking like that would be like just crazy, because the first time when they actually had the baby, a baby, it came back as a different sex, and then I think when they set it back to another point, they just didn't have it at all. Like, it was, I don't know, it's crazy stuff. And I think that's why time travel is best left as science fiction and not science fact. There's another movie about that. I think it's called About Time or something like that. It was a really weird premise. Like, you know, at the beginning of the movie, when the main character turns a certain age, I don't remember how old it was. He was still in high school. His dad pulls him aside to tell him that all the men of his family have this gift, and that they can travel back in time and change things. It's just like, you know, haha, funny dad. And he's like, yeah, got to go into a dark place, you know, close your eyes, make fists, think about where you want to go, and then when you open the door, you'll be there. And it turns out it wasn't like made up. It was real. So, you know, of course, the whole movie is him going back and changing things, and, you know, and at the end, you know, getting to the point where he was at one time where he would reset every day. He would go through the day, you know, and all the stress and the rigors that would happen, and then he would relive the day and go through it again, only it wouldn't be quite as stressful because he already knew all the stuff. And then to eventually, you know, he had kids, so he was no longer able to reset it. And when his dad died, you know, he would go back, and then his dad knew that he was going back in time because something had happened. And oh yeah, get you in the feels. But again, that's why it's science fiction and not science fact, because that would be crazy. I think the thing that really at the beginning is he meets this girl randomly. They for whatever reason they go to this restaurant, and in the restaurant it's run by everyone that works there is blind. So when you go in there, the entire serving area where you sit down is completely black, no lights at all. And so you just kind of like, I wouldn't say theme, but you know, so you kind of experience that. And they get set at this table with two girls, and they, you know, start talking and hit it off, and she ends up giving him his number, puts it in his phone. He gets home, and his, I guess you'd say his uncle, who he's staying with, who writes plays. Apparently, the main actor for his play forgot his lines in like a really super important part, and because of that, the whole thing flopped. So he decides to go back in time and go to the play and make sure that the guy doesn't forget it. And of course, when he goes to look for her phone number the next day, it's not there because he'd never met her. So then he spends like forever resetting, trying to find a way to to get her back, you know. Crazy stuff. All right, I don't know how much room I can actually bring with me because we're already almost full. Oh crap, but I still need to bring you. Shoot. Yeah, I should have brought the van. Definitely should have brought the van. Okay. Yeah, you're 49, so I can do 120 something, so... Alright, do I take some of the stone back? Damn. I didn't want to. I wanted to... So right now I need to lose like... Yep. If I drop that, I should be able to ride back. But we're going to leave a bit behind. We'll have to come back for it later. Oh, man. What am I at right now? 132. I don't want to leave the steel behind. I'm going to have to leave some of it. Alright, see if I can survive with this weight. Yeah, I should have brought the van. Nope, too much. Okay, I can only have 133. Oh, that didn't do it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to just carry less stone. Alright, yeah, we should be good. I don't want to spend too much time trying to get the exact weight down. Okay, yep. Oh, yeah, that's like a sliver, so that's all, like, yeah, well, there's not much more we were going to be able to carry. Okay, let's drop this stuff off. Although I do... Before we drop it off, let's run by the trader. I think today was trader reset day. I'm also curious to see what tier 4s they have for us. And I am going to have a hard time remembering what I'm doing come Monday. Okay. God, that would be so amazing if you actually had what I needed and I didn't have to go running around looking for it. Okay. Nope. No more antidotes.
Welcome.
Yes.
Okay. Old Manor House, buy and go parking, downtown complex, cul-de-sac construction. Okay. Yep. These are all so far away. Oh, man. I'm not happy about that. Okay. Nope.
No pressure.
Nope. Buy a quad by
Fine.
51. All right. I think we're going to have to set up a fob and operate out of that for... It has to be the same trader. All right. Let's get to the house. I need to look at the map, look at the layout, how that looks, and see if I can... If any of the other desert traders have that same layout. Because then I'd be able to skip straight to the tier 4 quests. Everything but the fuel. Okay, dump it all in there. Pick you up. Put you in there. Nope, put you in there. Alright, let's go straight over to here. And let's basically cook all the ingots. 4.6, that's not bad. I know I need more time. Oh, did I leave them in here? I did. Okay. I need 13. Oh. That should be enough. Okay, and then I should be able to pick the rest of you guys up, including you. Alright. You should be done, so let me cook the rest of you. Actually, you should be up here. Okay. Cement-wise. Okay, I need stone powder. And I need at least 12. No, I need 48 because it's 4 times all the other stuff. Oh, I did make some stone powder. Is that the only stuff I made? I forget what I'm doing half the time. Oh, and that was for glue. Yeah, I need a lot more stone powder. I accidentally made this many, so I just figured what the heck, spread them everywhere. Okay. So I could make 100 out of this, leaving me a little bit of the small stone. And I can make another, so let's do 500 here. And then we'll do another 500 here. And we do have more over there. So now I could come over here, and I can make 424. Which, I mean, that's still, the way this game plays, that's a lot. Did I make some already? No, I didn't. Can I make some? That's right, you need stone powder to make the cement, and then you need stone powder for the other part. Okay. Alright. Do I have any perks left? Okay, I do. Alright, let me look here real fast. I wanted to see if there was anything that gave the trader better trades. Yeah, it's just better prices. This is when I thought they had, in other ones were extra dukes, additional mission reward. But no, not the better items. Okay, brawler, pain, gift of life. Nope. Another load, minor pack mule. Okay. Okay. So I just need to trade more. Gives me better prices and more profitable secret stash. Additional mission reward. Dukes. Okay. Alright, so I think we're gonna go penetrator. Because that's gonna affect the spear and the rifle as well as the archery. Oh yeah. Crossbow. What do I need to make that? I actually have everything I need to make it right now and the ballistics table. It's actually not that bad. Okay. I think I only went up a couple. I mean, I would prefer using that than this. Okay, I think we're good there. I'm going to go ahead and stop this here, and we will pick this up again on Monday. So, appreciate everybody that came out, hanging out, chatting with me. It's been a fun stream. If you're watching this VOD on Twitch and you're not already following, I'd appreciate if you give me a follow. And if you're watching on YouTube, I'd appreciate if you consider giving this a like. And if you have not already hit that subscribe button, I'd appreciate if you consider that as well. But with that being said, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.